Everyone, I'm Pat Mitchell, and tonight we're going to be discussing technical ranges and how to day trade them. We are also going to touch on trend, which is something that we discussed in yesterday's video. So give me 1 second. We're going to head into the charts, and I'm going to go over entries and exits and the trade plan that I took here today on a couple of trades on SPY and Qs. So let's get into it. 1 sec here, folks. Okay, so let's do this. So took a couple of trades, took both SPY and Qs. So let's go over SPY here first. So I'm going to zoom in on these entries a little bit here for you guys. Now, I was day trading live with a small focus group of traders and members, and I walked them through the trade. The trades that we take, that we always take, are the trade plans are always given prior to the market opening, so we are prepared. And what we were looking for was a long coming down into this 603.30 level. Now, we did start in a little bit early, as it was a very low risk trade, low risk opportunity. And as the market opened up, it dipped down, coming down into support. So executed that trade. And as soon as it came down, we entered, had immediate resolution. Really nice trade on that. Some nice follow through as well. So we did take this long and executed that. Very small size because I'm working with members live trading. So locking in $544 on that. And then here on Qs. So Qs I worked multiple times, and this was on the short. So executing via options with put options. Don't let that freak you out. Options, I don't trade options like you would traditionally trade options. So what we were looking for, we opened up very close into this level. So I'm not looking for a long because there's no distance there. What we wanted to watch for instead was it to fail this level, which it did. And then when it comes back up and retraces, it's just basic bitch technical analysis 101. Above support, long support. Below resistance, short resistance, right? Simple. So once we got below that resistance, it failed support. We are looking for a retest, which we did. We got it, which it'll do 9 times out of 10, 99 times out of 100. That's what it'll do. It will reset, and that is our opportunity for an entry. Executed, paid ourselves. As it comes back up, executed, worked that trade. It wanted to squeeze higher, which is fine. SPY had some really nice resistance here into that 9 EMA. So as SPY, and this is important, this is why I trade both markets, the SPY and Qs. That's what I trade, because sometimes we don't necessarily have a resistance zone, and a lot of people get freaked out because it wanted to break this level on Qs, but it's nothing to freak out about. Why? Because SPY is coming up and testing that 9 EMA on the daily at that time. So as SPY is testing that 9 EMA on the daily, I am going to execute and add into my trade on Qs, which is exactly what I did. So as it does that, it pulls back into this level. I want to pay myself. That's why you average in and you correct that average, because once it pulls back into that technical support level, you are now above support. So you want to pay yourself, and you want to make sure that you are green on that trade, even though technically it didn't really work. And this is the secret to success as a day trader. Even when a trade doesn't technically work, you can still be green on the trade. It's just about not getting greedy and understanding ranges and everything else, which we're going to cover here in a minute. I just want to go over these trades first. So executed, paid myself, and then got some nice follow through, paid myself. So locking in $1,199 on that trade. So now let's talk a little bit about ranges. So on SPY, SPY's range was this trend level. Okay, so this trend, which it has a low and another low, creates a trend. That's our area of execution right here. And it actually came down and tested that yet again. And another long opportunity. So that's the lower range up to the top level of that range, which is the 9 EMA, 5 EMA area. It's right in that area. It creates a channel, and that's our range. And at some point during the day, it's either going to test the low level of that range or the high level of that range. And upon the first test of that level, that's the time to execute. You will always, I shouldn't say always, but generally speaking, more often than not, and that's all that matters when it comes to trading, odds. So more often than not, upon that first test, you will get a reaction into that level. Now, to take it a step further and give you some professional mindset, it is not about having a massive amount of follow through on that trade. That's where a lot of traders really fuck up when they do this. They're looking for too big of a follow through or too big of a trade, is the easiest way of putting it. You're just looking for a first reaction, a reaction into that level. And if you don't get greedy and that's what you take, and you can always hold a small bit of that portion of that position, then you get that follow through. But if it doesn't and it wants to fail and go against you, you're still green on that trade. This is how you properly work ranges in day trading, guys. You're not looking for massive trades. And again, I know kind of bears repeating, and I am repeating myself here. That's one of the biggest ways that all day traders fuck this up, man. They're constantly looking for these home run trades. And I know it's something that a lot of people talk about. Don't try and hit home runs. It's the same shit that even Sykes was regurgitating years ago, right? It's about being content with what you get, but even taking it a step further, we are only looking for those first reactions into those levels. And whatever we get, we get. And if you can do that consistently and with discipline, you have this shit licked, guys. So if this is the first time watching my channel, please make sure to subscribe. You're going to get a lot out of this channel. Don't be afraid to go through the previous videos, the live videos, as well as the uploads. Don't miss those. Tons of education and information on day trading and swing trading and all sorts of trading. Like the video, and if you would do me a favor, if you really liked it, make sure to share it, get it out there, share it with your day trading pals. And if you want to actually come learn how to do this, come join us over at tricktrades.com. We'll catch you there. Adios, folks.